Hello, this is Tran, and today we will be talking about the effects social media has on internet laws and how posts on social media can lead to liability. I am here with three experts, but we're going to start with the first one, Miyoki, and they're going to discuss a few cases of legal issues with internet law. Hi, Miyoki.
Hi.
Okay. So, how can a social media post hurt a person in an ongoing settlement case?
During an ongoing settlement case, social media posts have been used as part of evidence in impacting a person's settlement case. Social media posts can affect your outcome of the case and can reduce your damage awards.
Okay. So, how can they legally reduce your settlement if the case is already settled?
So there was a case of Omisha Daniels who sued the defendant for injuries she sustained in a car accident. She claimed that due to the injuries, she was not able to work anymore and was awarded $237,000. The jurors saw photographs of Daniels partying in New Orleans and vacationing on the beach and reduced the damages to $142,000. So that would be a good example of that.
Okay, thank you. And we are now with the second expert, Alex. Hi, Alex.
How's it going?
Good. Can you incriminate yourself on social media?
Yeah, you can. It's perfectly legal for authorities to monitor and arrest people who make claims on their social media accounts, making claims that they have broken the law.
Mm-hmm.
So that's all perfectly legal. They can arrest you and convict you just off of your self-incrimination.
Can you elaborate more on that?
Yeah, so I'll give you a few examples. So a 19-year-old posted on Facebook that, bragging about how drunk he was on New Year's Eve. He went on to apologize to the owner of the parked car that he hit that night.
Right.
So the authorities then later went and arrested him the next day. He was charged with drunk driving and leaving the scene of an accident. Another case would be a live stream. So Whitney Beale in Florida, who was live streaming herself with driving, which is unsafe to start. She also claimed that she was drunk, and viewers that were watching called the police. She was later arrested on the spot and charged with drunk driving. So those are kind of examples of how you can self-incriminate yourself on social media and why authorities can use that against you.
Interesting. Okay. Thank you, Alex, for your time. And we are here with the last expert, Jen. Welcome, Jen.
Hi.
So, what are and aren't some things that businesses can post on social media from a legal standpoint?
Well, from a legal standpoint, businesses can probably pretty much post anything that they want on social media as long as they're not hurting the brand of their company, incriminating anybody, or illegally obtaining money or raising stock prices or stock market sales for their company.
And, okay, so Netflix recently got in trouble for that. Can you go into details about what happened?
I can. Netflix was in an investigation for illegal use of social media posts to boost their stock market prices. Reed Hastings, the CEO of Netflix, posted on his personal Facebook page about how Netflix had over 1 billion hours of video watched the previous month, which caused the stock market prices to rise for Netflix. The federal regulators were prompted right after that for an investigation, and they actually found that the material disclosed just for personal posts, and they couldn't hold Hastings accountable or responsible for the stock market price increase. Also because the federal regulators did not have any clear guidelines or policies about social media usage. This did trigger the agency to revamp their guidelines that companies must disclose the material information being posted on social media with the investors first.
Great. Okay. Thank you to all three experts. Thank you for joining us. Join us next time on the podcast.